Overnight, Ohio lawmakers passed a bill banning nearly all hemp products except for drinks. They also made some changes to marijuana laws. Our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow was there well into the early morning and is now breaking down what you need to know about the THC deal.
It was an hours-long joint effort, one that took past midnight before Ohio's House finally blazed a new trail for THC policy.
You have a good settlement when both sides are equally unhappy.
In the last session of the year, the House banned the vast majority of intoxicating hemp, products with low-level THC that you can buy in gas stations and smoke shops, or stores like Meredith Thero's.
It's just complete overreach with a product that has never been known to kill anyone, unlike other drugs and alcohol and prescription medications.
She is urging the Senate not to vote to agree with the House's bill, one that was a deal between the two chambers.
A business that I have devoted my entire life savings, my entire life to, it would most likely put me out of business.
But breweries and stores with liquor licenses will still be able to sell THC drinks until the federal ban on hemp goes into effect next year. And Youngstown area Republican Tex Fisher pushed for hemp to be revisited if Congress rescinds its ban.
We're going to come back to the table and figure out a long-term solution to beverages should the federal government change.
On the marijuana side, cities with dispensaries will finally get a part of the tax revenue from sales. But there were additional provisions added that Cleveland Democrat Bride Rose Sweeney says aren't fair.
If passed and signed into law, we'll go back on what the people voted on. It finds more ways to recriminalize Ohioans for being basic users.
New provisions would make it illegal to have marijuana in your car in some instances. The changes could also jeopardize jobs if someone tests positive for THC. Cleveland area Republican Jamie Callender says that he will be tackling the criminalization issues.
We will have some legislation introduced as soon as Friday, potentially, that will start adding to the protections that those folks who are consumers, legal consumers, have.
Although he voted yes, he says that this was a tough decision for him. He's been leading the charge to protect marijuana access for years, and he says that this deal could have been worse.
I'm not done fighting for recreational use. This was not a home run, but let's call it a single.
The Senate is set to come back in December and will likely concur on the deal. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.